Hello and welcome to more The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. In the last episode, we got my favorite item in the entire game, the magical boomerang. And I've kind of mentioned a couple times that after getting the moments and the flippers, we'll be able to access a whole bunch of collectibles. And then I proceeded to do an entire episode almost entirely focusing on the moments. So today we're going to keep collecting stuff and we're going to have a lot more of a flipper focus as well as knock out some more fusions that we need to do. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually go back to Tingle because Tingle has a new fusion for us. You know what? First thing I'm going to do is buy a red kinstone here because I have way too many rupees. We're going to get more rupees today. I don't want to overflow, so let's go ahead and just dump 300 rupees right there. And now let's go down to Tingle and fuse with that dude. Let's kill off these Octoroks and let's get Arcane out because we have to jump all the way back up here. We can also talk to him just to see how many fusions we have left, just to make sure my counters are not off. So let's see, how many do we have left here? We've got 53 left, so my counter should be at 47. Hopefully it goes up to 48 when I do this fusion here. So let's go ahead and fuse with Tingle. We have to actually use one of our red ones. We don't use those very often, but we actually will be using quite a few red kinstones today. So let's go ahead and use that first one with Tingle, and that one will make a golden Tektite appear over here in Mount Krenel. So we're going to have to go kill that one. Thankfully, there's a couple more fusions we can do that will involve Mount Krenel, so there's quite a bit to do there today. But for now, let's go ahead and move on from Tingle. And the next place I actually want to go to is Lake Hylia. There's the Minish there inside the tiny house right next to the warp point. So we're just going to fly right over there and go inside and fuse with that guy. We also could fuse with Beefy the dog, which is pretty nearby, but we're not going to do that quite yet. We'll do that in a future episode. But for now, let's go inside here. And we've already talked to this guy. But let's go ahead and fuse with him here. Like I said, oh, crud, wrong thing. Like I said, we will be using quite a few reds today. So there's the second one. And for fusing with this guy, we will open up a little path over in the Western Woods. So eventually we'll go check that one out. And there's the icon right there. So we'll get that in just a little bit there. But let's go ahead and go down. Let's go back to full size. And we're not done with Lake Hylia quite yet. There's a couple more things I want to do here before we move on. Like I said, we could fuse with Fifi. I'm not going to do that. Mr. Rupee back there, but honestly, rupees aren't that important at this point. So what I want to do is go inside the water right here. And if we go in the middle of this little pond and we dive, boom, we get ourselves a piece of heart. So we have 3 right now. 1 more and we'll be up to 12 hearts in total. So next up, I'm going to go down to this guy. Let's go talk to him, I guess. I have new kinstone pieces from Tingle, but to tell you the truth, I'd rather be out adventuring like you. And what's with these crazy clothes he makes us all wear anyway? Oh, poor guys. Tingle just, I guess, terrorizes them. But let's go ahead and use a green square, and we'll fuse with David Jr. once again. And so we're not working towards the magical boomerang with these guys anymore, but this guy will open up a chest over here. Like I said, we will have some fusions over on Mount Krenel, and this is one of them. I'll just tell you guys, that chest will contain 200 mysterious shells. We're going to hit 999 mysterious shells today. That's perfectly fine. We're going to have some overflow. Some will be wasted, but that's okay. Oh, gosh dang it, Octoroks. I just swam right into that rock right there. But I want to swim to the bottom of Lake Hylia because there's yet another heart piece. And with that one, we will be up to 12 containers in total. Very, very nice. Now let's go up here because we've got a little building I want to check out. Slash to that guy. Maybe kill off this dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Got that guy. We'll kill this dude as well. Again, rupees kind of pointless at this point in the game because we have so many ways to get tons of rupees. But all right. Over here, we get ourselves yet another heart piece. And we've got another dojo with my favorite dude in the game. He's got the coolest outfit. Let's go talk to him. You have found the true master swordsman of Hyrule, Waveblade. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that will make you a master. So, would you like to train here? Yes, please. Now, you will learn a dangerous technique for desperate times, the peril beam. And I should mention, this guy will not train you unless you have at least 10 hearts. So we've got 12, we're fine, but if you have less than 10, he will not train you, so you have to get that first. First, you must have only 1 heart left. Second, use your last ounce of strength to swing your sword. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? I understand. Please don't possess me. So, there is no turning back now. For one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. Gosh dang it, dude. This is the Waveblade possession technique of training. Dude, I guess all these guys are just obsessed with possession. So there you go. Go ahead and take control of my body. It's kind of weird having a bunch of old dudes inside me, but that's fine. Whew. Now you must try it yourself. When you have only 1 heart left, swing the sword with the last of your winning strength. Ow, my health, dude. So we go ahead and swing, we get the beam. The thing is, with 12 hearts, I'm probably not going to be knocked down to 1 heart very often. I would not be surprised if I go this entire game without ever making use of this peril beam, but it exists. Honestly, if I get that low, I'll probably just heal myself back up. Thankfully, speaking of healing up, we do get healed right there. But let's go ahead and exit this dojo, and that does mean we have a 5th Tiger Scroll right here. And because we've got another Tiger Scroll, that means we can also go buy the 5th newsletter from the mail dude, so we'll go do that in just a second. For now, let's go ahead and open up the shortcut, so now we can very easily get to that part of Lake Hylia. And let's go ahead and tune on that whistle, dude. We're going to fly right back to Hyrule Town. Even though it's pretty close by, we could have just walked there, but why walk when you can fly? So now let's go, and we'll go get that newsletter, number 5. In we go! Sell me that crud! So they got a new issue for us. Let's go talk to him. We'll go buy that crud for 200 rupees, just like that. And I'm going to go out, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and buy Volume 6 now as well. They won't actually give it to us, but I'm going to go ahead and buy it just to dump off some rupees so we don't risk the chance of, risk getting to 999 rupees or whatever. This is the Swordsman Newsletter number 5. Would you like to read it? Yes! Swordsman Newsletter number 5. Fire up that chili chump! Have you seen a sorcerer who throws cold curses at you? No, I have not seen that at all. Yeah, the one who keeps disappearing, that's him. Well, next time he shows up, whack him with your lantern. My what? Okay, game. Fire against ice. It's the law of nature. That's a song of ice and fire. Let's continue reading here. Teach us, teacher. Those pig-faced moblins. You see them around the Minish Woods, right? They're big and dumb. Well, they're also rich. Beat one of them for some quick cash. Yeah, moblins are pretty likely to drop 5 or even sometimes 20 rupees. ScykohPlays gossip column, a tidbit about amulets. I hear that there's a mysterious amulet that raises your abilities if you use it. Well, that's what I heard anyway, but it's just a rumor. Alright, sounds pretty cool. And the last thing here, I went to Smith's the other day. That's my grandpa. The old guy's still looking pretty good, but I am a little concerned about the guy in green tights on the hill there. Yeah, we've had to deal with Tingle already today. It's alright, there's issue number 5. And with that done, we're actually going to go towards Castor Wilds and try to get some of the stuff that we've unlocked via fusions there. So let's just run on over. We'll run right through the Trilby Highlands. Sprint through the rocks all the way over to Mount Crenel's base. Now we could just use our whistle to go back here, but I'm not going to do that because the place I actually want to get to is up the wall right here, so getting to this wall pretty easily is also quite nice. So it doesn't really matter whether you want to teleport here or not, but I'm not going to. So I'll just climb all the way up this wall, and I'm actually going to go back to the dojo that we've already been to. Graveblade is up here, and the reason I want to go back is simply he has a fusion for us. So let's go inside. Thankfully, we don't have to do this splitty unlocky thing again. So let's go right through, and let's go fuse with Graveblade. Have to fuse yet another red one, and not only is it a red one, it's this exact same red one. This is our 3rd fusion with this particular kinstone piece today, so we're down to just one of those left, but hopefully we'll be fine. Now this will open up a path in Castor Wilds. Today we're kind of focused on a little stuff, a few things around the central part of Hyrule, as well as Mount Crenel. In the next episode, we will have an episode focused more on fusions that open up in Castor Wilds, so we'll get that one in the next episode. We're actually not going to collect that one today, but I just wanted to unlock it there. So let's get back out, and if we go take a look at our map, we can see there is the golden Tektite pretty nearby, and the other stuff we have to get pretty nearby as well. So I'm going to close back out here. And you know what, actually, let's equip the magical boomerang, because the golden Tektite is going to be a nightmare to fight without a boomerang here. So let's go over and see if we can deal with this guy. So there he is. If I can, I would like to kill all these other enemies first. That's probably not going to happen, is it? Ah, jeez. Yeah, P-hats. Oh, there we go. Kind of hard to deal with. Okay. Let's just kill off the rest of these guys, and then we'll deal with the golden guy. Okay. Just get him, Link. There we go. So we'll hit, stun him, stun him. Let's keep him locked down. There we go. A few more swings should do it. Come on. And we got him just like that. We're going to save 200 rupees this time. And now I'm going to go back up this way. Let's get back out the cane. And we're going to go inside the mine because we have to go through there to get to that chest. So the chest from the fusion is actually inside the path that leads to the mine here. So we'll just go right inside. And since we're inside, we can use the Pegasus boots. So we'll run all the way through here. Past this guy. All the way to the top. So the exit is up at the top. I think this is how we first got to the mine when we first showed up here. Let's run right over. And up we go. So I'm just going to dodge past all these red bulldozers. Don't really need to deal with them. But here we've got 200 mysterious shells. And yeah, we're definitely at 999. But that's more than we'll probably ever need. So I'm not really worried about wasting them. Like I just wasted that 1 rupee back there. But okay, we're done with Mount Krennel for now, so I'm gonna go back out, get back to normal size, and we're gonna go back to probably Hyrule Town, maybe South Hyrule Field. I'll have to think about that. Jump down that crod. I ain't taking no stinking stairs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to South Hyrule Field right here. There's some stuff I want to do in the north, some stuff I want to do in the south as well, so we'll start down here. Get back out those Pegasus boots, and I want to go over to the left side. So we'll go down, and we'll go over, because over here there is a glowy tree we can run into with our Pegasus boots, and using that crowd, we can now shrink down. So let's do that. And we can go inside this little tiny Minish house up here. Let's go inside and let's do a fusion. Or we could talk to him first. There's an old lady living out in the woods who absolutely loves mushrooms. Anyway, I hear she's working on some special kind of potion or something. And oddly enough, if we go fuse with this guy, thankfully with a different red piece right here, this will actually do something with the witch he was just talking about. So inside the little shop right here, Syrup's hut. My special red potion is almost finished. Oh, and it's so very special. Hee hee hee. And yes, we'll now have access to not just a blue potion, but we'll also get access to, they're not going to show it. Okay, well, we're going to have access to a red potion as well, so we can get that. It'll cost a bit more, but it'll also heal us for more. And I'm not going to go back to normal size yet. I want to jump down, because if we go over this way, there is a little path we can go to while we're Minish size. Let's go over, and let's go inside. And inside here, we've got ourselves yet another heart piece. There we go. 2 more, and we'll be up to 13 hearts in total. So now I want to go back to normal size, and to do that, we're going to have to go all the way back down this way. And then on the right, we've got this vine. Go up that crud, and now we can just walk along pretty normally, or roll a lot, I guess. The red potion we can get from Syrup is going to be important later, but we're not going to have to deal with that for now, so eventually I'll go check that out, but not right now, not today. Next up, I want to go up this way, and we're going to go over to the Eastern Hills, because over here we've got yet another thing for us to find. So I'm going to go down this way, and pretty early on in the game, there was a guy who said, hey, once you get kinstones, come fuse with me. And we didn't do it for a long time because we couldn't. We actually couldn't fuse them. But now we can. So we're going to go and finally do the fusion with this guy. Hey, buddy. So let's go do a fusion with the red, blue 6 right here. Actually, our first blue fusion of the day. We've done a lot of red. I think we did like 1 green. And what this will do is that little bean right there. Kind of hard to tell it's a bean, but the sparkle will hit that crud. And out comes a beanstalk. I think this is our second beanstalk we've encountered so far this run. So there you go. Let's go climb that crud and see what we get. Usually these beanstalk rewards are pretty good. There is the beanstalk, so let's go ahead and climb this crud. And for this one, we get ourselves 2 chests. First off, we get 200 mysterious shells, which are completely wasted because we've already got 999. We get another heart piece, 1 more and we will be up to 13, and 200 more rupees. Holy crud. So let's go ahead and, actually, you know what? We don't even need to get down here. Let's just go ahead and use our Ocarina of Wind to get down pretty easily, because I want to go back to crud. Zephyr. Apparently Zephyr can't fly. We're going to have to go down. Okay. You win, game. All right, let's call Zephyr down here. I'm going to go back to Hyrule Town, and this time I want to go to North Hyrule Field. So let's go right over here. Okay, we're back in Hyrule Town, and before I go to North Hyrule Field, which is kind of where I want to be, I want to go get that thing we unlocked over in Western Woods from an earlier fusion. Kind of forgot to do that just a few minutes ago, so well, let's go down and get it. It's pretty close, so we'll just run right down. And it's right over here. There we go. Let's go inside and see what we got. It's another heart piece. Hooray! So now we are up to 13 full hearts. Started the episode at just 11. Now we are up to 13. And now we are in North Hyrule Field. I'm going to skip right past all of this crud where the magical boomerang was. And I want to go over this way. Now, I don't really need to go inside that cave, but I want to go in the water. Because if we swim up top, it's going to be a couple little secret paths for us to take. So we'll go right up through here. And right here, we get ourselves 200 rupees. This is why I wanted to dump a bunch of rupees off onto newsletters and buying red kinstone pieces and such. Now we've also got another 100 mysterious shells. That is another 100 wasted. But again, we just don't need that many, so we're going to be just fine without those. And now let's go back to Hyrule Town once again. There's something I want to do there before we wrap this episode up. There's actually a couple things I want to do here. First, I want to go over to the well, because now that we've got the flippers, we can do something there. I just ran right past it. Darn it, Link. You're too speedy. So we'll jump down into the well right here. And now if we go over to the right, there's this little patch of water that we couldn't get across before. Now we can, and we can get ourselves 100 rupees. We're almost back to max rupees. We've spent like almost 1,000. I think we spent like 700 rupees today, and we still have 887. Kind of ridiculous, but that's just how this game rolls. If you actually take the time to do all the kinstone fusions, you get a ridiculous amount of rupees. Not to mention I've farmed up a bunch of rupees so far. So now that we got that, I want to go back to Minish size and go back inside this little cave here, because once again we can do something with the flippers in there. So we kind of have to go through the entire adventure back to Minish size. Don't you block me, dog! Get out of my way! Oh, thank you. Okay, so we'll just fast forward through the entire adventure. Yeah! Whew. All right, we're here. So now we can very easily go right across. Oh, gosh dang it. We can go right across to this side. And now we can grab ourselves a heart piece. So we're already started on our 14th heart. We need 3 more to actually finish that one, though. And there's one more thing we can get up here. Let's go ahead and do some swimming. And inside here, gosh dang it, man, we are going to have 100 more rupees. So that brings us up to almost rupee cap, even though we spent 700 rupees today. Holy crud. And with that, guys, we are going to wrap things up here for today. I will go get some figurines, so if you like watching figurines, we'll go get some of that crud. But we're probably about 50% done with all of the collection we need to do, guys. Still a bit more to go before we can get to the Temple of Droplets, but we will keep chipping away at it next time. So I'll see you guys then. But if you want to get the take care, you gotta wait for the figurines. So let's go do that, crud. Yay, we're back to normal size. So let's go get ourselves some figurines. We've got way too many mysterious shells. I saw someone kind of run the math to see how many mysterious shells you would need if you do one at a time. And it's somewhere in like the 700 kind of range, so yeah, we are already good. Even if we never got another mysterious shell again, we're good to go. But let's go ahead and get like 10 or 15 of these figurines taken care of. Hopefully we can get off to a good start, get this first one done. Oh, gosh dang it, Brocco. Yeah, as we get further and further along, it is going to take quite a bit of time to not get duplicates. But right now we're at about 60% probability, so it's not too hard. Oh, we got ourselves a Bob-omb. Appears in dungeons. They often gather in groups in narrow areas. Once activated, they go a little crazy. Take them out with arrows. Or your boomerang, which I find more convenient personally. Ugh. Oh, we got a Floor Master. Appears in dungeons. If these guys grab you, they'll send you back to the start of the dungeon. Watch out when he attacks with others. We got a Like. Appears in caves, dungeons, etc. Don't let them grab you. They'll eat your shield if they hold you long enough. Swing your sword to escape. Yo, we got Mazal. Appears in the Wind Ruins. Constructed by the Wind Tribe to repel intruders. This sturdy machine cannot be destroyed by any external force. You know, it's kind of weird that Mazal cannot be destroyed by external forces, but I didn't actually show it during the boss fight because I killed him too quickly, but he has an attack that will shrink you down to Minish size. Seems kind of weird for him to have an ability that can be used against him. We shrink him down, and that is the key to actually beating him. Also, we got Marcy, second in command at Hyrule's post office. She's mellow and laid back, entirely unlike the high-strung and easily excitable Stamp. Beetle! Though he is an adult, he is very good at finding Picolite made by the Minish, and he is very convincing about their healthful properties. We got ourselves Syrup, a wizard who lives in the Minish Woods. She sells magic items with odd powers. She's looking for an apprentice to whom she can teach her mystic spells. Duplicate. We got Gregel and the Ghost, an old man plagued by an evil spirit. Coming to his aid will bring you benefit in the end. So if you meet him, you must find a way to help him, which we actually did very early on in the series, so we're all good there. Rupee-like appears in caves, dungeons, etc. This Rupee-like has a rupee dangling from its head stalk. This clever lure attracts greedy and delicious heroes. We've seen all 3 kinds of Rupee-likes already throughout the series, so there you go. Duplicate. Rope appears in various areas. They'll come straight for you if they spot you. Just swing your sword when they charge at you. That is actually a pretty good strategy, yep. Stockwell, the handy neighborhood gear seller, also called Stockwell, the well-stocked. He complains that he's been too busy lately to see his dog Fifi. Duplicate. Goron Merchant. This Goron appears when you successfully fuse certain kinstone pieces. He will sell you expensive but rare kinstone pieces. Eeny and Meeny. The Hyrulean vegetables grown in their fields are exquisitely delicious. Apparently Brocco sells the best of their crops. And with that, guys, we have hit the danger zone, dude. We are officially under 50% chance to get it with 1 shell, but we're gonna keep doing 1 shell because 2 shells is twice the cost, but it only gives us 1% more probability. Not exactly worth it, but let's keep going until we get 1 more figurine for the day. And well, that was pretty easy. We get the Igor statue. Appears in Castor Wilds. They move when you put an arrow in their eye. No other attacks work. you can always just let them pass. That is usually what I end up doing. Alright guys, so with that, we got quite a few more figurines. We are now below 50% chance to get one with one figure, or with one shell. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for today. We'll come back next time, and we will keep collecting stuff. Probably a lot more figurines, but a lot more other stuff as well. So, I will see you guys then. Take care.